Come on. Give me a blood forge. Just one time. Yes! Oh my god! In all honesty, I'm trying to think of like how many times I've recorded picking out the loot. It's gotta be... I don't know. It's gotta be at least 16. I deleted a ton of clips already. Yeah, there we go, guys. I finally got myself a blood forge. I did so many of these, and everybody kept saying, because I was asking, like, is there any other way of getting a tech replicator? And everybody kept saying, just do these things to get the blood forge. And I've been doing them. I did tons of them. I even did a large one as well. But yeah, there we go. Finally. The RNG gods are not kind to me at all when it comes to loot in this game. What are you guys even going at? There's nothing even there. I'm so confused. Right. Anyway, there we go. We got ourselves a blood forge. We're starting the video here. A weird spot to start it, I know. But I've been at this, trying to start this video for a long ass time. What this blood forge means is I can finally get a Malwyn. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a Malwyn, man. That is all I wanted. Goodbye, outpost. Did I get all my guys? I have like... Let's see. Let me put them all into here. Should have 16 Dinotherium. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, all right. Let's get back to base. Oh, man. By the way, for the outposts, I recommend, like, you know, Dinotheriums are great for the actual creatures you're going to have. But for the creature you're going to ride on, I recommend a Managrammer. Because, oh my, they are, they're quite good. They're not quite good at scaling these cliffs, though. So I'm going to have to switch back to my Desmodus real fast. So yeah, I have to say, through all of the times I've done those things, I don't have any tips for you for getting yourself a blood forge besides just praying that you get really, really good RNG. I don't know how common they are. I don't know how rare they are. All I know is that it took me a long time to get one, and you guys are probably going to get your first one on your very first go. What way does it face? Where am I even putting this? I don't even know. I've spent so long trying to get it, I don't even know where it's gonna go. Maybe over here? Yeah, that's a good spot. Boom. Does that stick through the wall at all? I don't think it will. Nah, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. This is the blood forge. What does this do? Well, beautiful, beautiful things. That's what I'll tell you. So yeah, really quick, let me just chuck away all my crap here. Also, let me just show you how many thralls I have. I have a lot of thralls. I have a huge amount of them because, like I said, I've been doing lots and lots of those things to try and get a forge. So yeah, sometimes you get one. On the odd occasion, you might get two. But yeah, I have tons of them in here. And I actually have one at work as well. Hello, give me some food. Yeah, this is Survivor Mate. Sometimes he works. Sometimes, most of the time, he doesn't. But basically what I have that thing set up to do is to take things from here, which it's not been doing, and it's supposed to put them away. But yeah, it just doesn't want to. Gonna get rid of these cryopods. All right, so anyway, we need some red element, and also I need a piece of pristine Volpite real fast. And now I've just realized I actually don't think I have a Veilwin that can evolve right now. So I might need to do that too. Oh man, I'm just so happy we can finally get to this point. So with the blood forge, you can actually power it with red element, which you'll get from the what do you call the defense and everything. You get that from all sorts of missions. We actually have a decent amount. Let's see, red element. We have we have like 95 right now. So yeah, kind of insane. So yeah, you can pop that in here. It can power this bad boy on, and then what you can do is you can go ahead and reinforce these things. How do I do it? I might need, let's see. Why does it say 1,000 element shards? Do I need to make them into element shards? I might need to. Let's just turn those into element shards and see what happens. I'm just gonna pull the rest of my red element as well. And then I might actually also... Can I craft normal element in here using dust? No. Okay, so I need one piece, I think. Let me have just one of those. Thank you very much. So we need... that gives 100 per, so I need to do 6 more. All right, awesome. So yeah, I need to do this. I need to pop the red element into our Mega Lab over here. Boom. Power that bad boy on. And then we're going to go ahead and make a bunch of element using some dust. I really have not been collecting too much of the stuff, but it's really easy. All the lampposts at the city, just swing a Dodic at them. You want to swing it with a Dodic, not an Anki. You get way more with the Dodic. I definitely would recommend the Dodic over the Anki any day. And yeah, this is going to be unstable element, which will spoil into normal element fairly soon. I'm pretty sure that the red element is supposed to be twice as effective as the regular, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, let's see. Can I reinforce this now? Reinforce item. This is going to turn this pristine, ascended pristine Volpite into corrupt Volpite, I believe. So yeah, we should be able to use this to transform a Veilwin into a Malwyn. And we already have a really good saddle as well, actually. Oh god, the game's stuttering a little bit. Let's see. We got this on cam like a while ago. I don't know how many episodes ago. Probably just after we started hitting up the drops. I think on the same day that I got a Veilwin saddle, or a Soulwin saddle. But yeah, here we go. Oh man. One sec, and we should have it. Boom. There it is. Ooh, that's cool looking. Damn. Alright, so yeah, that is our corrupt Volpite. Very, very nice. Now, I will say, I'm gonna offer, like, if Axe wants to turn a piece of pristine into corrupt, he can definitely do that, because I don't want him to go through all the same struggles that I had to go through to get this damn thing. Let's see. So what would happen if we made, oh yeah, exsanguinated? That's a weird word. Red element. So basically, that's going to turn that into regular element. Obviously, after, like, stabilizes. Pretty cool. Right, well, anyway, I think that's all I need to do with this thing for the moment. I mean, we can... Should we... Wait, is there any point of, like, can you put saddles in here? No. Should we go ahead and reinforce this? I think I might need to repair it first. Repair all? Is it gonna... Oh, you know what? It's because the resources aren't in here. It doesn't work like my thing. Wait, really? Wait, no, hang on. No. No, what the hell? It just pulled like a crap load of resources. It pulled what it would need to craft that. That's not what we needed. Let me put all that stuff away. You know what? Actually, I could do that really simply by just grabbing it all into my inventory. Not that, though. And then, ooh, let's put that back. And then we want to go ahead and hit that, and that should all go away. Awesome. So I'm just going to repair my crossbow over here, I think. And then we'll put it into there. Maybe also, is my shotgun good? This, by the way, is a cursed shotgun. So basically, what that means is when I use it, the durability will go down, but over time it will come back. So we're actually not going to do that because I'm going to let that come back by itself. Or should I anyway? You know what? I don't know if we really need to bother with the reinforcement on that. Let's go ahead and just repair this. And then let's go ahead and reinforce it over here. My dude's just like working away occasionally. I think he's probably put all the stuff away already. All right, crossbow in. How much does this cost to do? So we'd need 23 shards and then all those resources right there. Okay, that's quite a lot of polymer. Ooh, I don't know if that's worth it. I actually don't know if that's worth it at all. I'm not going to do that. What the reinforcement actually does is it will just give it extra durability. That's totally not worth it though. Not for this. Maybe for like my long neck. I don't know. Is this hurt at all? It is a little bit. It's fine. We'll just leave it for the moment. But anyway, we have this. That means that I've got some work to do because I, of course, need to go ahead and fully level up a Veilwin that will become my brand new Soulwin. Let's see. Do I have one? Should have some spares. All right, this little guy is going to go ahead and get some adventures once it allows me to throw it out. Please, ARK, fix that. Fix that bug immediately. It's so annoying. You've got more than 27 levels because the rest of them should pop in a second. It's been in a ball for many days, so it definitely has more than that. And, of course, 0 adventure stuff. So, yeah, it's going to take me a little while to do that. We got 44 levels. Wow, okay. I'm going to go ahead and maybe pump, like, 15 into this, and then the rest can probably just go straight into melee damage. When we evolved our recent Soulwin, it actually came out as a max level because we got it really high level. So that might end up happening again, because if they have levels and then you evolve them afterwards, they usually shoot up by like a crazy amount. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. I'm just going to heal it though. Going to go ahead and heal you real fast using this bad boy right here. Okay, so it's now the next day, and I finished off the whole adventuring thing before I logged off last night. So this little guy, once he appears, because it's below the ground... Seriously? Come on. Come on. Get out of there. Come here. Like, what is happening? Oh, man. Yeah, no, this is great. Really? You're still not gonna come out of the ground? What if I do call friends? Are you gonna do that at all? There we go. Cool. All right. Amazing. Now, the issue is I don't need your friends here. So can I make your friend go away? What happens if I just kill this one? Is that a thing? I don't even know if you can. So here's the thing. I don't believe... Ooh, the game is stuttering. Ooh, what the hell was that? That is happening a lot in the last day. Also, look at these. I got freaking 2 ascended maps. Like, almost like within like the same 30 seconds, which was kind of insane. That was inside. Wow, one of them actually has like a really high item quality. I don't know if that matters based on like what you get on the other side, but anyway, I got these inside of the cave all the way down there. I actually would recommend going to there if you're looking to get some adventure XP on your dude. But yeah, so in terms of levels, 15 have went into the health so far, and then 52 into the melee. These things just get a stack of levels, honestly. Like, I was just running around killing things for a long time. I actually don't even know when it hit 100% because I was just continuing to kill things. But yeah, anyway, so pretty sure you can't do it when the friends are here, but we're gonna try it anyway. So yeah, goodbye, little guy, potentially. But not, because, yeah, no, we have to wait for you to go away. How long is that gonna take? 20 seconds, all right. And I definitely think I want to go for these maps. Did I already have them tracked? I don't think I did. So one of them's in the city, unfortunately, and the other one's down by that loot cave. Ooh, that almost looks like it's in the loot cave. Amazing. All right, you are gone. Let me just get my dude over here real fast. Come here, buddy. Let's get a nice view of your transformation. Let's see. Let's do that, and then let us go. And wait, just to double check. Okay, amazing. Nothing's changed. Let's go ahead and do it. Consume. Oh! We also did a skill as well. Amazing. Oh, you're disgusting looking. I love it. Oh, man. I forgot how big they are. That's crazy. They are so much bigger than the Soulwin. They really are. Why do creatures move now when you unfollow on them? It's so annoying. I really hate it. Also, check out the saddle I got in my Soulwin in 5 minutes when I could throw it out. Please fix it, ARK, please. It's been like that for a while. Yeah, look at that. 200 freaking armor on this thing. Like, you know, we already had like 150, I think, on our previous one. So when I saw that, I was like, I don't really feel like just hitting record as well, because I was watching a show. But yeah, I think this thing's probably going to be max level as soon as we pump these points in. I don't really know what I want to pump into. But, yeah, obviously that health has gone up by a bunch. Oh, you know what? Here's one thing I noticed before. These things... Is this... Why can you not go away? What? I don't know why I can't put it away. Maybe if I ride on it for a sec. These things, when you transform them, I don't think that it applies the imprint immediately. Because, yeah, I've noticed that the stats have hopped up after I've potted it. So, why can I not do that? Is that... You can pod these things. Hang on. Do I have a... No, I don't have any cryopods flying around. I might have some inside of a structure or something. I don't know. Don't really understand why I can't put you away with the other thing. Really? Wait, hang on. Is there a thing where you can't pod these guys? Is that a thing? I think if I did go ahead and level something, it wouldn't do it, because I don't think it did before. No, that's not enough to have actually updated them. We need to deload him, or maybe if I log off, I might do that. I don't know. Oh, and also, hang on. I need to show you guys the name of our galloon. Here we go. Boom. The Bay Harbor Glooner. It's so stupid. It's a stupid name to begin with, so I felt like, you know what? I should have a stupid name for my one. But yeah. Oh, man. I don't know why. Real talk, though, I had never watched Dexter until I think about last year's when we watched it, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's a really, really good show. And then the newest show for it, Resurrection, was also really good. I liked that a lot. That was amazing. But yeah, I would recommend it. It's kind of like a show where everybody tries to like gaslight him into thinking that he's the serial killer, but he's absolutely not. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't fly in here. Ooh. At least I have a thing. Yeah, completely forgot that you cannot fly here. I do have a Soulwin that I can get away on. There you are. But let's see. I might actually be able to dig from here because we are within 100 meters. So here we go. Oh, there we go. Come on, give me something amazing. Meh. Very, very meh. Right, well, I think we went far enough away from my my stuff, so it should have updated. No, what is happening? Why can I not do that? That works! What's wrong with my gun? Ah, oh, dude, I wish I had just done that. Right, well, anyway, at least we got our map. Let's see. So, yeah, now you can see. This is what I was trying to show you. I don't think the imprint is actually working. Or maybe when they do transform, you're not supposed to have them imprinted. I don't know. I guess I gotta try that with a cryopod next. Because, obviously, the soul ball thingies, or the cryo balls, they basically, I think if I was to give a creature to somebody and then they threw it out, I think the settings, like, by default are that if they were to throw it out, it would become imprinted to them. So I don't know if they are actually supposed to be imprinted, these guys, but that's making them imprinted because they have imprint. And yeah, I don't know if people were understanding what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I think before I use my last 20 levels, because this thing is max level, I want to potentially just go ahead and test it out a little bit. So yeah, just size-wise, like, it's ridiculous how big the Malwyn is compared to the Soulwin. Like, I didn't expect them to be different sizes, but it's kind of cool. You know, this guy's really creepy looking, though. Like, let's be honest, this is a really amazing design, but I think without the saddle, it's just really disturbing looking. Like, the fact is that the Soulwin is the real transformation of a Veilwin. I don't really believe, I guess I haven't looked at the dossier, but I don't believe that this is like an aberrant form. What is that noise, by the way? Was that my little guy? I think it might have been. I don't believe that this is some sort of like aberrant form that somebody made. Like, this seems like the natural kind of progression of the Veilwin. But this is them doing really crazy stuff. Obviously corrupting the Volpite. And yeah, and then without the saddle, it just looks super creepy. With the saddle, it looks amazing. I actually expected them to be a lot bigger in general as well. I think the renders that they released made them look super big for some reason. But yeah, super creepy. Very lanky, very disturbing looking. I'm not a big fan of like the really skinny, lanky dogs. Like, I don't really like looking at them. But yeah, it's also got freaking like raptor claws at the back. Like, oh, it's a really cool design, but just, again, kind of disturbing looking. Now, what can they do? Well, we still don't have the little tooltips on the side. Let's see. Let me just double check control, and plus would have brought them up, and it does not. And I'm going to assume that the Soulwin is still bugged out where you can't put the tooltips away off of the screen. But yeah. Oh, wait, what the hell did I just do there? Oh, I was sliding. Okay, that makes sense. Ew! I don't like that at all. Right, I need to go find some creatures. This guy's, like, he obviously has, like, you know, you can do, like, the spam jumping, and he kind of, like, jumps into a slide occasionally. I feel like because his jump's a little smaller, then he gets into a slide a lot faster. Oh, wow, that damage is significant. Although, we need to bear in mind that that's, like, ambush damage that I have. So, not exactly. So, let's see. Let's go through these skills. So, if we hit Control and C, we can cycle between them. I believe you can also do it by holding down R. Yeah, these are the different ones. It doesn't say what they are, but let's see. What does that say? I can't actually read that. I'd have to hop off. Let's see. What does that actually say? Sanguine malediction. What exactly does that do? We have sanguine vulnerability. We have sanguine fatigue. So I believe that this one is kind of like it's like a health drain. So basically, if we apply that effect to a creature and I'm like lower on health, I can gain health by attacking that creature, I believe. But again, it's kind of hard to tell because I'd have to use it on something and then check the effect on that creature, but I'd have to own that creature to do that. This one, I believe, drops down the armor on that creature and basically allows me to deal more damage. And then I believe this one will just slow down the creature. So you can use all three effects on the same guy. Let's go ahead and do that then. So I can charge this one up to 20. It's kind of creepy, honestly. It like kind of uses weird laser beams from its eyes. So let's go ahead and pop that on. And then I believe when you get that to 20, it cannot drop. Let's drop this one as well. So give it a second. Also, what do we have up top there? Lost bioengineering. Nice. What does that actually do? I feel like I read that before. I feel like I need to read it again, though. Can I do this? I was on that. There we go. So yeah, you can combine all three of these effects onto the same creature. But you want to do this before attacking, because obviously, like, trying to do this in the middle of a battle is not the best idea. in all honesty, this guy's kind of like an ambushing creature. So yeah, what you can do now is, oh, the first one started dropping. I think you can hit C then to teleport to that creature that you've already targeted. And oh my god, that might again be the ambush damage that I have from one of my skills. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. In fact, we got some skill stuff. Let me see. Where was I going with this again? Yeah, I want to head towards Wisp of Industry. So I need to get the rest of this one. And then I should be able to get one level out of this. This one's actually quite nice. I like this one because this is the only way you can get silk in this map, apparently. Yeah, so here's the thing. We can't actually get this one because beavers do spawn, but currently in the game right now, they do not spawn dams. I have seen a video where somebody's faked a dam, though. So, yeah, you're a really good creator. Great job. But yeah, so beavers do spawn. They just don't make dams, unfortunately, unless you spawn in the dam. But yeah, then right here is our new ones. I feel like this one's gonna be kind of hard to do. Actually, because technically the city crates count as the loot in the cave, so maybe that's not that bad. Reinforce 15 weapons. Yeah, I probably don't want to do that. Kill 50 revenant mammoths. Oh my god, 50 Utranus? 250 revenants is easy. This should be at the bottom. This is crazy, and this is also crazy. This is probably going to be the one that we're going to do. In all honesty, that 150 Aureliax is still there, and I really do think that I want it. So, yeah, we might end up getting that dude. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just do this one, because it's probably not worth, like, charging up absolutely everything. Oh, I can't do it. I'm too far away. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely not worth charging every single ability whenever you want to attack something, unless you really want to get the kill on it all in one. So like a really big creature. Let's see. Let's just teleport to him now as well and do our little ambush. No, we can't do it because he fell down there. Nice. Do I take fall damage? Did we take a lot of fall damage there? I feel like we took a good amount. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to get in here. So I believe we do get a little bit of life drain. I think, yeah, our health did go up. Our health went up from like 12k something to like 13 something. So 13,500. So I just took a ton of fall damage again. That was hardly a jump at all. These guys take ridiculous fall damage. What the hell? So do I get life drain normally? I don't believe so. Let me see. I need to find like a Diplo or something. Oh, you know what? This is perfect. Let's go ahead and just target you with this, and then I'll go ahead and try and ambush you as well. So I believe when you get this above like around 15, that's when you can teleport. Yes. And then here we go. Let's do our teleport. Boom. And again, I missed because I can't teleport to him, apparently. So let's see. Yeah, I am gaining health back with each bite. That's a significant amount of health. Wow. That's really good. Oh, I've just realized I do have a couple... I have a couple traits for Veilwin, so I think I might have to potentially do some mutations with these things at some point before I start putting on the traits, but I think maybe I'll make a new Malwyn at some stage and possibly put the Vampiric onto it, because I have Vampiric 2. So yeah, that's quite good. Let's just go ahead and just put a little bit of this on here. Do I still get health? I think I did. It's very, very subtle anyway, if we did. Let's see. Yeah, we can barely hit this guy from here. You really do not have the crazy range. I guess if you follow it, I'm just trying to see if it's still going up, though. Yeah, it's not the best. I mean, you gotta make sure you're still targeting it the entire time, but I'm trying to watch the numbers. Let's go ahead and teleport. So we're at just above 13,000 on the health, and we went up by like 200 there. So, I mean, not bad. Definitely a lot better if you're fully charging that on something and then doing your big ambush, because you're going to deal a lot of damage and all that good stuff. I definitely think that's a crazy amount of fall damage that we took earlier, though. I hardly went down at all. What if we slide? Do we take less? Doesn't look like I'm taking any fall damage at all now. So that's interesting. So I guess you need to be sliding a lot. It also doesn't look very comfortable on the rear. Here we go. Big fall here. I didn't take any at all there. Okay, so that's good. That's good to note. Let's see. I like that you can kind of just like do... It's got like a very small jump. The Soulwin's got a much bigger jump. So kind of nice just like testing that out a little bit. All right, let's do this a little, or not. Let's just get in here. I mean, we slightly affected them with it. I think just doing a little bit and then doing this is still getting me health. But it's very hard to like pay attention to the health and then also everything else. So I guess you guys can be the judge of that, and also me when I'm editing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and charge this guy up fully, and then I'll go ahead and just do our big Massive ambush attack. Oh, somehow, wait, why did that get reset? Why did that go down, though? That was a bit odd. Boom. Here we go. 12. Yeah, I went up by like 200 there. 400 in total-ish. Yeah, not too bad. I definitely think I'd like a little bit more health, though. So I guess we're gonna maybe bring this up to like 25k. And then I feel like Stam's probably fine. Hello, spider. Just do a little bit of that. Nice, we probably got a little bit out of that. Yeah, Stam's definitely fine. We don't need to bring that up. Does this do anything else? Do we have any additional effects? On some new creatures, you can hover over the level points, and it will tell you if there's something additional that it does. But it obviously doesn't work with this guy. Let me just grab some of this stuff, because, yeah, I've been grabbing these resources out all the time. I want lots and lots of hide. I already have lots of hide, but I want even more, because I know I'm going to need it at some point. So, yeah, maybe... I'm kind of thinking maybe we just... Or should I bring this up to 30? You know what? It's not going to take that many levels to bring it up to 30. We already deal a decent amount of damage. I think I'm happy with that. So, in total, that's 88 levels. Obviously, after the evolution, he got a crazy amount of extra XP. So, yeah, that's fantastic. What we need to do is try to... I need to be careful here. Oh, my God, that's so far. Oh, no fall damage, though. Okay, yeah, so just make sure you're sliding. Holy crap. Oh, that's the water. Ugh. Okay, wet bottom, we're fine. I'll just make sure I dry its feet before we go back to base. That was crazy, but yeah, we need to try and heal it back now. So I'm thinking maybe, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna pop all 3 effects onto this guy. Definitely gonna have to do that. It would have been nice if one of the stats, if you like pump it up, if that potentially did like, I don't know, made this go faster. Like, it's not the slowest thing ever, but trying to do all 3 of them is going to take ages. It would actually have been really interesting if this creature had, I don't know, some sort of like triple beam attack that you could use occasionally to just do all 3 of them. Maybe it does. We can't see the tooltips, and if it does, then I haven't figured it out. Here we go, massive attack. Oh, that's a 150. Oh, I should not be killing that. No, okay. I'm not going to kill that. I'm not going to kill that. I might tame that. I've already gotten a couple good stats from Dinotheriums, but, yeah, I don't want to kill a 150. I am actively taming them. I should have checked its level first. But I feel like we got a little bit of, ooh. I don't really want to have to set up the other side. Yeah, I feel like we got a little bit of, health off of that guy anyway, so we're probably okay. Right. There we go. I was, like, stuck jumping into that tiny little ledge. Yeah, this guy, like, it's so graceful the way it jumps. I like the way that you can kind of, like, turn your camera, and it's almost like you're, I don't even know, like, drifting in the air. Very odd. All right, let's do all 3 on you. And we'll use you as our little test subject. Yeah, it would have been really nice if there was some sort of triple attack. I don't know why they didn't think about that. Maybe it would have been too OP, but I don't know. Just put, like, a really big cooldown on it, and then boom, you know? All right, and teleport. Boom, here we go. Massive attack coming in. So we went up by 400 health. I think in total we went up by 600 health from that. So these guys, yeah, they're pretty good at like siphoning that health back, of course. But I think you do need to use the sanguine malediction. Need to use that just a little bit, just to get some of that health back. I don't know if that helped. I don't think we put enough in. Hello, you. Oh, actually, here's the thing. I'm wondering, can I target you enough and then teleport to you in the air? I mean, we couldn't teleport to a Rex that was slightly down a cliff from me, so probably not going to happen for us, but it's worth a try. And here we go. Is that... Oh. Oh, what's happening? Game? All right, he's not in the air anymore, but it's fine. We'll just teleport to him. Destroy this tree. Nice. Yeah, I have to say, Malwyn, pretty fun. It's definitely quite powerful. I think, you know... Obviously, the fact is that the Soulwin is meant for traveling and kind of like support. The Malwyn is meant for like, you know, ambushes and aggression. And, I mean, like, that's some pretty good damage right there, you know? It doesn't have any, like, mutations or anything. In fact, actually, I need to ask, because, I think I was talking to Heather about this the other day, and she was saying that right now you can't actually feed, or I guess you can't evolve a Veilwin that has been mutated. Is that a thing for official servers? Is that something we can turn off? Because I know why they did it on official. Did I say unofficial? I meant, is that a thing on unofficial servers is what I meant. I know it is a thing on official servers because I know that they, obviously people have been mutating their Veilwins for months now. And it would have been a disaster if you could just come straight on and evolve your crazy high mutated Veilwin immediately on day 1 of Lost Colony. So it makes sense why they did it, but it doesn't make sense for anybody else's servers. Like, official is one thing. We're not on official, and we don't want to play by those rules. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of worrying and wondering about. Like, is it going to be possible? Do we have to wait? I don't know. So if anybody has any insight on that, I would very much appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting our health back slowly, but just not crazy fast, not super amazing. Just in general, pretty cool creature. I like it. I mean, the thing is like, is it worth having this thing kind of sort of locked behind tech tier? Because like realistically, it kind of is. Oh, I need to watch out for you because you're gonna throw me off my guy. It is sort of locked behind tech tier to a certain degree. Obviously, you can get the Bloodforge without having tech. We just did it. But it took me like up to 20 attempts on those outposts. Like, I haven't recorded in days because I have recorded, but just I've not been able to use any of those clips because we didn't get it. You know, every single time I hit record, it was me opening up the loot. And obviously, finally it happened, but like, that was not the first attempt. You know, that took a very, very long time. And I don't know, it's kind of annoying because on our very first successful thing, what I did was we got a cryo hospital out of our very first one. But yet it took me so long to get the other stuff, the Bloodforge. How do you not have your effect? There we go. Put a little bit on. There we go. Nice. Yeah, 800 damage is not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, how much do we do if we do the vulnerability? Are you mate boosted? You might be, but I'm still gonna hit you with like 20 of this. 810 I think is our usual number, and it went up to 892. So, that's like a 10% increase, I think, right? Yeah. Around that, because like 81, it's probably rounded up. So anyway, what I wanted to see was this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a nice little thing. Just by being on this kind of creature, you're getting some extra stuff. Oh, that's our imprint affinity using our oh yeah, okay. So it's not a full 10% that goes on. It's only a 3%. So this is from my one skill, which is this one right here, Kindred Ride. So yeah, basically, that kind of just like adds on 10% to what's already there. I thought it added on like an additional 10% to it. So yeah, that's interesting. I guess it's kind of still worth it. A little bit of extra damage is nice, but it's not that significant. I thought it was a lot more. Anyway, I think real quick before we end off the video, I want to maybe kill this guy, but I want to actually go down and hit up that map because I feel like people are probably curious as to what we got in that, and so am I. I've been wanting to open it since last night, but I knew that I didn't want to be recording anymore last night, so yeah. Let me get all the way down to there. So like anywhere over here should work, although I've noticed that you can't really do it on cliffs anymore, so yeah, you need to make sure you're actually on like solid ground, or maybe not so solid ground, because you have to dig into it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this real quick. Can we do it? Oh, there we go. And what do we get? A really good sickle and a Megatherium saddle. That's worse than what I already have. That is a that is a crazy sickle. What the hell? 38% freaking item rating on that. That's going on the ground. My friendship has ended with a primitive sickle. Ascended sickle is my new best friend. Right, well, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. We got ourselves a Malwyn. It was a big headache for me, but obviously you guys didn't have to see a lot of that, which is good. It would have just been more of me getting frustrated. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm happy with it. You know, obviously it would have been a lot nicer to get a little sooner, but it is what it is. You know, look at the draw, RNG and everything. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I will catch you in the next one.